Alright, then this is the final game that we play on this day. This is a 2-1 loss on Busan. We're starting here on the mecha base map. This is us yet. We're in the red spawn. We're playing composition the same as normal. We're playing the Sigma. They're running the Reaper. They're running Reaper Echo, the Mercy Moira, and then they're running Diva Hog. Which overall, as far as the tank composition goes, just looking at the tanks, those are god awful choices. So I'd like to hopefully see that they swap something there. We hit the Mercy with the thing, but it doesn't do anything. Actually, no, we do get the Mercy. Okay, that's huge. That's a really big pick to start the game off, or to start the point off with. They hook our Sigma, but he should be able to back out of that. The D was able to eat a ton of damage. And they're just trying to stabilize now. Their Reaper kind of peeks on this left side, and their Echo's up on top. But we should be pretty stable. Our Moira's getting attacked by this Reaper here, so we lose our Moira. That was a good flank by him. There was no one there to help her. But overall, on point, we should be winning this fight. We're up 1 right now. On point. We cap. Yep. And we just clean up. There's a Reaper on the back line. We clean him up. We lose our Orisa to the Reaper, but all in all, we are still up. I think. Yeah, we kill their Hog. And then it's just their oh no, they're trying to contest this for some reason. Their Diva comes on, starts feeding. Their Echo's up here on the Sigma. Sigma, I think, clears that out. Yep, Sigma clears that out. The Diva gets demacked, and the Mercy decides to back out, as is correct for her to do. So then, after that happens, after that fight, we should be making the call to go back high ground. And we do. We rotate high ground like we should. So this is really well played by us. Move up into this high ground here. We take some damage, but it's perfectly fine. We don't really care that much. We throw a dynamite in. I think the Diva ate it, though. So yeah. They hook our Echo. That's a really lucky hook. It's unfortunate we get hit by that. We get a ultimate off by the Sigma. I think that this is an early ultimate. This is something I was doing throughout most of the day on Sigma. I think this was my biggest issue I had throughout the day, was using this ultimate too early, which if anything just feeds their supports. So our Sigma's gonna get rolled in a second now, because he doesn't have support behind him. Their DPS both chase him down. They pop the Coalescence. We're already down like 3. Yep, we're down to 3 now. Use on Moira. Yep, they clean up. We use the Bob. This is misplay, but yeah, we just shouldn't have used Bob there, but that's fine. We kind of move around beyond this. As far as ultimate economy goes, still, we're still pretty good. We have Valk. They have Valk. We have Coalescence. They used Coalescence. We have Echo ult. They have Echo ult. We have 1 tank ultimate. They have 1 tank ultimate. Pretty close. And then, so the only advantage they really have as far as ultimates go is that we used Bob there, and they still have the Death Blossom. So they'll have Death Blossom next fight. So we push up through this top again. We're kind of split. We're still waiting for some respawns to catch up, and yeah, and then we start pushing forward. I probably honestly would like to see the Ashe swap over to the Reaper by this point. This was kind of a difficulty with the understanding of the meta. We might as well be running the Reaper at this point. They get a good hook on our Orisa, but it's an Orisa at full health hooked by a Hog by himself. We don't really take anything from that. We go up this high ground. We pop this Bongo up on this high ground. We pop Coalescence. We're a little indecisive there with the Bongo, but we do pop the Bongo down. The hook is missed on our Echo. The Echo's aware of him now. She tries to fly away. I think she's fine now. So they turn into Sigma with the Echo, but instantly get melted out of it. So they get absolutely no value out of this ultimate. We still have the damage boosted Coalescence. Playing with the Moira on point. Our Sigma is playing within the range. Okay, so this is kind of a smaller thing, but there's no, the Ashe can be playing, you might as well, I guess you rotated because of the Hog, probably. Or because you were following up on the Ashe, but you kind of want to make sure you're getting as much damage as you can from this damage boost. until it breaks. So the Echo's chasing their hog now. Our Echo's very low though. We lose the Echo to the bomb there. That's a really good bomb. That's unfortunate we lose our Echo to that. Because the fact that we lose 3 to that loses us this fight. That's a well-placed bomb by them. We didn't have abilities to survive that. So they were able to clean up. Alright then, going into the next fight. So we used a lot of ultimates for that fight. We used the Coalescence, we used the Valk, we used the Bongo, and all they used for it was the Echo ultimate and the Diva Bomb that cleaned that fight up. So they used one less ultimate than us to win that fight. So they used the Portal. They don't really get anything out of it. I'm going to slow this down as this goes through. We get a pretty decent pull that kind of keeps them up forward for us. We can use the Ham to get a little bit of health off of that. Their hog comes back again. He goes for another hook. He misses again. We should try and collapse on him when he does that. And then their Echo's flying off on the left side here. And then our Echo and our Ashe. Can I look over her? She's able to play with the good sight lines. She's able to back up. Our Sigma's over here on this kind of flank angle trying to control this hog. The hog hooks the Ashe. Does he get the kill? He does not. We're able to keep her alive, which is good. There, Mercy's using Valk in this fight as well right now. They have 2 more ultimates for this. We have Sigma ult, which we pop right now. This is better time. This doesn't kill the hog though. He should have plenty of health to survive that with. We kill their Mercy though with that, so that's pretty big. We kill the Mercy. And they have Coalescence and they have Death Blossom now. We have Bob and we have Adaptive Circuit, which we pop into the Reaper. This is a really good choice of person to turn into with this ability. Okay, well you do kind of blow it up though. Yeah, I would have liked to see like a Wraith form or something like that with the Reaper when he's using his ultimate there. I think we get a little tunnel vision on trying to get our ultimates with that ability, that we don't really focus on the fact that we need to, stay alive still. We're still, we lose all our value if we die as Reaper there. And yeah, so they should be able to clean up this fight. They have the numbers to win this fight. We touch again with the Sigma, but it doesn't really last that long. The Moira's able to touch. We're able to just kind of trickle in, but they have ultimates, they have numbers. Bob goes in. Bob isn't able to stay on the point though. Which kind of just unfortunate on the Bob placement, because he did end up running all the way over there. That was a perfectly fine to hit Bob. Yeah, they're just able to clean that fight up. So the biggest things there is we played poorly with our Echo ultimate, and we staggered a lot of ultimates, and we didn't really focus people down when we had the opportunity to. We allowed, especially their hog on the right side and their Echo on the left side, never really were contested and just kind of doing spam damage, and then the Reaper ultimate was really well played by him. That won them that fight there. So, we go in again. We're keeping the same composition. I don't know how how it ends up, if she does end up here, but when we're running this composition, the Ashe should be up here. This is her land. This is her high ground right now. We want to keep the Ashe up here, especially to start off the fight. Because no fall-off damage, she can stand up there and do max damage. That also allows us to kind of control their Echo a bit better. So we push forward, very far forward with the hog. Orisa, our Ashe is playing back. We hook their Diva, but she should be able to back up with their team. Our hog has to back up. Our Echo's playing forward. So everyone's playing forward, and the Reaper's behind us. We're completely unaware of him right now. Yeah, so we didn't know he was there, and he's on our support line. The Ashe is able to turn around to deal with him, and he uses his Wraith form, and now the tanks are turning around for him. So we should kill him here. We do. We use this Orisa shield. I don't like this Orisa shield placement, for obvious reasons. But I don't think you like it either, so it's not really something to talk about. So we just rotate the point with that. There's a Moira on point now. They hook our Echo, so they get that kill. Their Mercy goes for the res, and we have nothing to stop that. We missed the hook. So they're officially equal again. They are down their Reaper right now. We're down our Echo, but we res. That's a very risky res, but you get it off, which is good. Good opportunity by you. So we we cap point, they just walk off point. And then their diva tries to play forward. We're just kind of throwing hooks, zoning them back. The Echo, or the Ashe is up here, kills the Reaper. That's really well played. But the Ashe is forced down, which makes it hard for us to deny this res going forward. We get their hog, we hook their, what is that, their diva that gets hooked? Yep. Hook the diva into the team. She has to use boosters to get out, and they're forced to retreat back. They all back out. We pop. Okay, both coalescents are popped at the same time. Our Echo's up high ground contesting their Echo. We pop. Okay, we did this again. We do this a lot. We pop both support ultimates at the same time, which really means neither one of them is getting full value because the Coalescence is only really doing damage right now and no healing, and the Mercy ult healing boost is kind of useless on it, and we're not. You know, we're like if we damage boost and we do a bunch of damage, then yeah, we can melt them super duper fast because we have both of them together, but we still aren't getting that much. We're not getting as much value out of it as we could with if we had used one at a time, and we put them back to back. So when the Coalescence ran out, we then popped the Valkyrie. They popped their Valkyrie later than us, which means their Valkyrie is ultimately going to get more value because going into the fight, they have it much later than us. Their Hog goes in, he tries to go for the Bongo. I think he cleans up his Bongo pretty quickly. No, we Hog ultimate him, he doesn't get the Bongo. Bongo's very low, it'll probably die in a second to the Diva spam or whatever. Oh, okay. The Diva Bomb lands here. We're able to just barely escape it. We don't lose anybody to that. Really well played by us. So now people on the point, it's just their support line and their Diva. They pop their Echo ultimate. I didn't know she was even on the point still. She turns into Hog. This is a poor choice by them. I think it's already a lost fight. This ult doesn't make it a winnable fight in my opinion either. So we burn this Hog down with the intention of making sure they don't get their ultimate off. Which is definitely, I think that's something we need to make sure we do a lot, is target prioritizing the Echo, no matter who she becomes, to stop her from getting that ultimate in the first place. It's really well played by us. The Echo go ahead and cleans up, and their Echo flies away. Yeah, she gets away. So they swap from the Diva to the Sigma. No, they swap the Hog to the Sigma. And they plan on possibly rotating through this left side. Looks like that's what they're trying to do. We have Bob and we have the other DPS ult. We're pretty close to Valkyrie again. And we're a little bit halfway to the other ults. They don't have any ults going into this. Their closest one is, what, Death Blossom? They'll probably have the Moira ult first, though. But either way, that's going to be very hard for them to generate either one of those ults in this fight. And in a meaningful time, it'll probably be near the end of the fight that they get these ultimates. So we're here contesting when they rotate through this left side here. The Reaper is in on us. We hook him, get him low, but he's forced to back out. Our Hog backs up, our Mercy backs up, our Ashe is up on this high ground, doing damage, and she focuses on the Ashe, trying to get the Ashe out. We lose our Orisa to that. We pop the Valkyrie, we pop the Echo ultimate to become a Reaper. We lose our Moira though, which should be fine if this Echo Reaper can find value. Which, watching it in very slow motion is kind of bad for understanding how this fight goes. We use the Bob on point. He makes space on the point, and we pop the Reaper Death Blossom from Echo. Let's see, their Reaper is on our Bob. Bob is making space, forces the forces the Wraith out of the Reaper. They put a lot of damage into the Reaper, or into the. That's a really huge boot by the Ashe there. We kill their Moira. So yeah, that was a really big coach gun by the Moira to just push them away. Especially when we do that, we want to try and be aware and make sure there isn't somebody here that we're endangering by doing that. In this case, it wasn't, and it completely nullifies his ultimate there. Their Ashe is 1. Coming onto the point now. She tries to fly around. The Reaper's on our Mercy. We lose our Mercy to that. That's just kind of weird positioning to be playing at there. Doesn't really matter though. We kill the Mercy. Their Echo gets the mini health pack and tries to focus here on point, but we're able to clean her up, and I think they don't even touch again. Yeah, they can't even touch again. Okay, so then last fight is going to be on, hello? Where's third point?
5, 4.
I don't actually remember what third point is on this one. I wish I knew. Oh, it's over here. Okay. We're gonna just teleport over. Alright then.
3, 2.
So on this last point, we kind of blended this. This is called to go left, which is the right for us to do. Here we want to play this drum, which gives us the high ground. They're gonna push towards point first though, and there's a couple big misplays that I remember on this one. What do we do? The hog hook hits nothing. We hook, we miss. Both hogs trade hooks for nothing. They don't have a barrier at all. We have barrier, they don't. So anytime we have barrier up, it's perfectly good for us. When we don't have barrier up, it's just neutral. So it doesn't matter. We can be playing aggressive here. We keep our Arisa. Oh, she gets hit. Alright, in theory, we should have been able to keep our Arisa up alive there, but the Hanzo gets a headshot, and then the right click from the hog plus the echo spam does get our Arisa. We lose our Moira as well there. That's unfortunate. That's a good snipe for the Hanzo. And then this is the first kind of real misplay that I can see is the contesting the point of the hog was kind of unnecessary. At this point, we could have just given them first point and tried to stabilize, but instead I tried to recontest, but I don't even touch the point in time. So they are able to almost kill me, and I'm feeding ultimate charge. Don't really know how I stayed along as long as I did. Either way, we're not contesting point. They have cap. They should be able to clean this. Well, actually, we killed 2. As far as numbers go, we're down on our Arisa, but they're down. Or no, our Moira. We're down our Moira. Oh, and our Arisa's back, and on the way back from spawn. So it's equal fights right now. We lose our Mercy. They res their Moira, so now they're up 2, and they should clean this up. We should regroup at this point, which we do. We just back out, regroup. As far as ultimates go, they got a lot out of that. The Hanzo pretty much has his dragon already, and we're a little bit behind on our ultimates to match. So they're gonna have pretty close to everything this fight or next fight. Whereas we're pretty decent way away from most of our ultimates, about halfway on most of them. So this hog, speaking here on this left side, he misses his hook. We hook him, and we pull him up onto the high ground, which the hog responds with the ult on the other hog. But I think they're able to get him out of there, which is unfortunate. Our hog takes a ton of damage. It just tries to block. We pop our... Oh, okay. So that's just a misclick. That's fine. They pop our... Or they pop... What do we pop? We're popping... They pop their Coalescence. But we haven't had either support ultimate yet. We lose our... What's his face to that? We lose our actual Mercy. They pop the bomb. Our Echo Mercy goes for the res but dies. Their Echo transforms into Hog and uses their ultimate. We should regroup on this fight. This is the second last fight for us. As far as ultimates go, we invested, the only ult we invested in that, we invested 2. We did Hog and we did Echo. As far as what they used Coalescence, they used Dragon. They used everything but Hog. To win that fight, they used everything but Hog ultimate. Which is just a poor use of ultimates by them. Which, in theory, now that we have both support ultimates, we should be able to just support ultimates win this fight in a clean neutral with more sustain. We shouldn't even need more ultimates than that. Their Hog misses his hook again. We pull the Hog. We hook the Hog. We miss the hook. He uses his vape. Backs up. We throw the dynamite on point. They back up. They're backing up into this back left side, and we start pushing forward. The Hog pushes forward first. The Echo's up here above. The Orisa, I'm guessing we're waiting on Orisa's shield, which is why we're playing passively. No, we have shield. We should drop now. We should be dropping right now. The Bob goes on to point first. So we then, okay, I'd like to, especially with the Bob here, I think we put the shield in front of the Bob. We try and include the Bob in the shield. So we put it, oh, that's not right. We try and put the shield like that or something like that, or whatever the size is of the shield. But whatever, try and help Bob. Because right now he's by himself in front of everyone else, which isn't really very good for him because he's gonna just get melted. By the way, our hog gets rezzed. We hook their hog, we clean their hog up. Bob sees nothing. He's just looking. Alright, we clean this fight up. We used ultimates. We should be able to win that fight. We used both support ultimates. We used Bob, and that's it. That was pretty well used by us. We pop Bongo. Okay, this is way later in the fight than it needs to be. We did need to pop Bongo here. But we are fine. We still clean up. I think we made that call, and it was just a bad call to make. The Hanzo gets the snipe on the Ash, which is unfortunate. We kind of just back it up. We are able to protect the res though, which is fine. We lose our Moira then to the Hanzo spam. We really need to play more safe against the Hanzo spam. He gets a lot of value here. They pop their Coalescence going in. As far as ultimates go, it's pretty equal right now. Neither of us really have too many ultimates. They have the Hanzo ult though that they're using now. Or no, that they're not using. They use the Coalescence now. They should be able to win this fight though. They're up advantage already. They have an extra ultimate right now. We respond with the Hog ultimate, backline. They kill our Arisa. So yeah. So our Hog's just here trying to contest point, but he probably will die in a second. Actually, no, he's got Vape still. In the backline here, the D.Va chases our Echo down, but the Hanzo gets the snipe. And now the Mercy's just here trying to heal this Hog. Trying to keep him alive, but it's too late, he's gone. So it's just the Ashe, the Mercy, and the Moira on point. The Ashe gets killed, the Mercy's probably gonna get cleaned up next. Yeah, so this Hanzo big carried this game. We didn't respect him. He's the snipe. They have the better sniper in that case. So unless we match with the Hanzo, we really need to give him a lot more space, which is the main thing that on that third point made us lose. On the first point, it was definitely target priority. There was the roaming Hog, the roaming Echo that caused them to win that first point. Second point we won by outplaying them, and third point they were able to. Third point they were able. The Hanzo was the biggest carry there, as he was pretty much uncontested for most of that.